Rightio, I've done a review of the Spartan BCF kayak. It's a lot lighter than the other kayaks, Primal Spartan, and I might have been a little bit hard on it because I was used to the Primal Legend. So I'm going to take it down and try it again. It's very light for me to lift up, which I like, but it didn't seem to be very stable in the water compared to the other Primal Legend. But if it's stable enough, you know, I'll give it a go because it's light. Notice with this one, there was no hatch cover in this one. I think it was the last one out at the shop when we got it ages ago, and I reckon somebody's probably taken it from the shop. And I didn't worry about it. I did ask the guys. BCF said that they didn't have one in one of these. So anyway, the whole idea of it is to see if, seems like I can lift this up really light, so I can lift it really good, just to see what it's like on the water again. Give it another go, give it a second chance. Okay, right, we'll take it down and we'll give her a try. Just driving down now because I don't bother walking it down today. It's been raining, and probably raining again while I'm down here. So this is going to be very short, just to see what happens. It's just sitting up in the back. See what happens. Hides in, that's good. Okay, that was really light to get out of the back of the ute. Lighter than the Primal Legend. And the next thing is, it's very light to slide down over the sand. Next thing will be getting in it. Again. Right. In the water. Now last time, if you remember, I was complaining about how light it was, and it's still light. No difference in that. Still a light kayak. Got a thing here that's on. There we go. One. About 4 in the river. It's not the normal way I'll get in there. Go the other way. It's not bad. It's a little bit washed up on the beach a bit, that's all. Right. Okay. Now one-handed. I'm sitting back on the lower part of it. I think I'm still stuck on the beach. There we go. Oh, got a little top dirty there, but I noticed they sell these things. Yeah, she's laying a bit like before, but they sell these. The seat down low, like that little padded seat. And that's probably why. You can buy the other seat for it. When you're sitting up higher, it feels, maybe get used to it, maybe. We'll see how we go. See if I can set this up. Comes the rain. I'm going to get a bit wet. Here we go. Okay, we're going to see if it's actually alright. Would it be alright for me? Or is it going to feel a bit dicky? We'll see. It's paddling. The water is very shallow here, so I haven't got any problems much of hurting myself. Falling in the river and drowning. But it is raining. Let's get glass open. probably get used to it. Definitely not as heavy as the Legend would sit there and, you know, you feel a lot more secure in the Legend. Don't take long to whiz around with it, though. You get used to it. Feels a bit tippy. Now I am 110 kilos. Sorry if this can't see nothing. Let's try something else. How about we go like this? See if we can get a shot like that. There we go. Alright. Away we go. Maybe if I laid the seat back further, it'll probably be better. Just then, back a little bit, maybe. It does feel tippy. I've got to admit, it does feel a little tippy. But I am used to the other one. So, as tippy it is. Right, now I'm lying back a bit further back. Now I'm not so tippy. Right. And it's raining. I have got my phone in there. I've got dry storage. Should use it. Get my phone out. If I can find it. It's not that bad. I want the phone to get wet, and it will get wet if I leave there. Anyway, right, so phone out, put that in dry storage, and that's in there. Okay. Actually doesn't feel too bad. I'm going to lean them back further. Well, she's way over there. It's got a different look. That's right. Definitely go out of the water. Well, it's handable, but it still feels a bit tippy. It's not exactly dead calm, you know, it's a bit of breeze. This kayak really does only weigh about half the amount, I reckon. Feels like it only weighs half the amount of the pryml Legend. And I think I might have been a bit harsh on it before. It could be a pretty good kayak. Maybe once it's loaded up with stuff, make it a bit heavier. You can see this, she wants to wiggle, tip a bit. Now how can I just set this up a bit better, Let's try. There we go. Let's try that. seems like put the seats forward, that's more standing upright. Doesn't make any difference really. It's probably a little bit better because you're sitting upright, you can handle things better. Probably quite easy to get used to. A little bit lumpier water is out here, so let's try that. Still pretty shallow. Windy, big breeze coming down the river now. So I should go with that. Very lumpy up here because it's very shallow up here. Big breeze coming now. Shining around that way, you can see. Supposed to get thunderstorms and everything today. So far in here I've got a little bit of water inside, it's come off my shoes more than anything. I reckon I could have a lot of fun with this one still, just in the shallows. I reckon? I'm not too sure how she's going to go with a wave coming up behind it. The other one needs to be reasonable. See how she tracks alright. So when she gets that wind behind her, she's got more of a square bum on her. So she tends to flick around. That's not too bad, mate. I've had worse kayaks. Okay, so before I would have give this, let's see. Right. So before I would have given this kayak 4 out of 10 or something. Now I've been in a bit longer. I haven't even tried the high position because I think it'd be a bit more unstable in the high position. And I reckon if it had that ordinary padded seat just in the bottom of it, what they come out with, because they're selling these other ones now that are red and black or something like that. Those ones. This is this one. It's exactly the same. Only you get a rod holder and you get a paddle with it, which didn't come with a paddle. And you don't get this seat, you get a padded seat, like the one I bought separate for this one when I first got it. But overall, that's really not too bad. Not now. So if any of you guys have actually looked at the other one where I got Primal Legend versus Spartan, Primal Stuff Spartan. Yeah, this isn't really as bad as I thought it was, but it's still not as good as the Legend. I prefer the Legend any day. Just recently too, I parted with my Ghost because there was a guy that really wanted it, and I can get another one if I want to, when I want to. But I'm thinking of looking around maybe and getting something. I've got the big green 3-seater at home, and I could use that. That doesn't go as fast through the water even as what this does. And if you have wind straight at you, you struggle. But this really isn't too bad. But what what I'd like to get later is something more suitable for me. Thought about inflatable kayak, new one from BCF. I'm a bit worried about inflatable kayaks because they're fish bikes. And wow, look at the rain and stuff down there. A bit of crappy weather out there. No one out here fishing today. No one's silly enough to come out today. Only me. This is a trial though. Yeah, so I'll be looking around later on probably for something else. Again. I've got a habit of doing that. But I thought you guys might like to know that this one, Primal Spartan, isn't really that bad. But it's not as good as a Primal Legend. But you get used to it, I suppose. I'm probably going to keep this one and get used to this one. And if I don't use it, I'll let the kids and whoever comes down use it. Like I say, I'm 110 kilos. This is supposed to be able to find for 140 kilos. And it probably is. But I think what really lets it down, I think, is what they've made this out of thinner plastic. I can tell when I lift up the hatch. I lifted up the hatch in the other one, and the other hatch, the plastic was twice as thick. But it made the kayak twice as heavy. The heavy kayak sitting in the water would just sit there very nicely and paddle nicely and didn't give you any of those little twitchy feelings. This one gives you a slight twitchy feeling. You feel like you've got to compensate every now and again. The other one you didn't really feel like that. Anyway, let's keep going for a little while and then I'm going to chuck it in. Right, so let's have a look. See what I can do here. Now we're going into the wind a bit here. So this is a good test, paddling into the wind. The wind's pretty strong, got a bit of breeze in there. Paddling quite nice actually. Going good. Tracking alright, not a fair way up the river too. Moving along quite nice. These waves are a bit bigger. That's because we're almost touching the bottom. We haven't got much bottom left. Sit here for a minute. Just check that out. Beautiful. Here comes some rain heading this way now. There's some rain coming up from Danionville. I might just now head back in. There's one thing is too that this kayak is a fair way out of the water. Tip it a little bit, one way or the other. It might feel a bit tippy, but it's still a fair way out of the water. So I feel like it's floating high because of the weight. The weight of the kayak makes it float higher. Therefore, you're sitting higher and gives you a feeling of a little bit of instability. That's why maybe one day I'll try with a lower seat in it, but because I have problems with arthritis and I like to sit straight into the kayak, I don't know whether I get out of it very well with a low seat in it. The lace sits on the bottom. That wasn't my plan. Anyway, let's go for cruising now. That's been pretty good. I enjoyed that. I can go down here and come back up. It's good. Totally enjoying it. And we're getting along quite nicely. I'm not digging hard. Only digging reasonably softly. What I really like about this is the weight, and that's because it's so thin. Whatever it's made of, it definitely can make two kayaks, two Primal Legends out of what they used to make this one. I'm sure of it. But always got my stuff from BCF because they are a good company. I've never had any problem with it. I can't take anything back neither. There's a bit of wave there. That's a good test. A little bit of wave. Let's get the side on into it. She's not blowing that fast. Last time I was carrying on because it was blowing on a slight breeze and getting away from me. I think sometimes you just got to have another look. So I think I'll give this one a pretty fair go this time. And I really think just for getting around, just if it was dead calm, or even like this even, it's not bad. Don't know if I go right out to drop off with it. But just cruising around just in here, it's quite nice. See all the deep crab holes down underneath me. Do a quick spin around, she will turn quick, turn on a dime. That's good. Very fast. Go for another run up here, see if I can go against the wind. So, here we go. Go this way this time, so we're looking at where I'm heading. Whoops, shore-wise. Okay, see how quickly it moves into the wind. I'll watch the shore. So I've got a bit of wind on me. Waves. Now, I'm not digging too hard, nice and soft. Mind, I'm actually 65 years old too. So, along quite nice. I don't think my big kayak, the real big green lifetime one, would move easy and as well against the wind like this. It's a bit slow when you've got the wind on the nose. Turn that around. Going now. Let's poke that back in there. Yes, it's been breezy. Look at that. Real bit of breeze to try around. That's not cold neither, that breeze. It's alright. Try a bit of sideways. She's right sideways in there. See white caps up further, so she's really going to blow very soon. I'm staying this way a bit, I'm going to head back this way. very good. I'm happy with that. Blowing that way, so there she goes. And everything's dry out. Okay. way to go up the road. It's not going anywhere. Time to go. I think that was a reasonably successful demonstration. It's blowing up out there now. Most people wouldn't want to be out in kayaks out there, not unless you're a bit extreme. It's the white caps I was talking about out further, and it is pretty choppy. Wind's pretty fast. I reckon it'll be good 20 knots, maybe more. Okay, so I'll give this one now, give it a good review, but not as good as pryml can do. Okay, oops, clean that off. A bit dirty. Oh, thank you for watching.